Welcome back to Elon After Hours. Here to do some stand-up for us tonight is Hannah Benson. Hannah, thanks for coming on tonight.
It's my pleasure.
So tell me quick, how long have you been doing stand-up for?
I started on a dare about this year actually in January, so a few months.
So a few months?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard you're pretty good, so I'll leave it there, all right? Take it away, Hannah.
Thanks so much. Hi, everybody. My name's Hannah. Let me start by saying this. It's 2016. We have self-driving cars. You have face-swapping filters. There are e-cigarettes. And if you're still sending people Facebook requests to play Farmville, you got to get the hell out of America because you're ruining it for the rest of us. Let me just talk about, I don't want to be rude here, and I think I've said it enough times nicely, but here's a list of things I would honestly rather do than accept your request to play Farmville. One, I would rather have 5 elderly mouth kisses with an elderly relative. I would rather swim through mayo. I would rather rub a cheese grater against my forehead. I would rather literally pry a bullet out of the flesh of my forearm. And 5, I would actually rather go to a farm and play with sheep there with you, like you do on Farmville. And I'm not actually just attributing this to teenage gamers who can't keep their eyes off their phones, but the main perpetrators of this are people who should know better. Dads, high school professors you friended after graduation because you thought that was cool. Your pediatrician who you hate to say you're Facebook friends with, but you're kind of friends with her daughter, and it seemed rude not to accept the request she sent after you went to college to see if you really were lying when you said, I'm not really going to drink in college. If there are pediatricians out there watching this, which why would you be? I want you to know that everyone's lying to you. Literally everyone. Not sexually active? Those kids are lying. Don't have friends who do drugs? Those kids are lying. 9 hours of sleep a night? You know we're lying. But that's beside the point. My point is that people who send Facebook requests to play Panda Pop, Soda Crush Candy Saga, in Farmville, these people are literally ruining the world. These are the people responsible for the deterioration of the ozone. These are the people are behind the reason that you can't watch New Girl on Fox the day after it airs anymore. These people, their parents were actually involved in the Kennedy assassination, and their ancestors killed Bambi's mom. So I just don't know what else to say. These people are really ruining America. So can we hear that one more time? Killed Bambi's mom. Okay, great. With that being said, on a different note, I actually have this really weird little rash that I'm growing on my arm right now. If you want to check it out after the show, it's really fun and a little itchy. With that being said, I just have some questions to ask you guys about the doctor's office. Does anybody know the age you're supposed to stop going to the pediatrician? Okay. 18.
12.
Ooh. Till the day you die. Okay, me too. So I'm pretty sure I'm stuck there forever. And this is how that usually goes. So I pull into the parking lot a few minutes early, and I'm just aware that I am going to encounter some ghosts from my past because I've come back from college and it's Christmas and it's been a while, but I will see some relics from my high school years. And sure enough, immediately I make eye contact with my freshman physical science partner who ate the electromagnetic marshmallow, threw up in front of the whole class. I made eye contact with him. Great, it's going well. So I get out of my car and I go inside, and immediately there's 14 tiger moms with their white suburban babies, and they're just looking at you, and you know what they're thinking. Teenage pregnancy, and you don't even have a kid. I don't have a kid, but they just assume. And so I rush through the judgment ground of people feeding off of me, and I get to the desk, and of course Amanda is sitting there. Her name's always Amanda, and she goes, hi, welcome, can I check you in? And she checks you in. She goes, are you here for the tetanus? Yes, Amanda, I'm here for the tetanus. Have you moved? No, Amanda, I was here on Tuesday for my Hep B. I haven't moved in 48 hours. And then she asks you this very curious question, which is there anything else you'd like the doctor to see for you today? And immediately there's 40 things that just rush through my mind. Yes, actually, when I was between the ages 8 and 10, I kept finding tampons, and I don't know what they were, and so once a month I'd try to stick one up my butt. I'm pretty sure, I'm actually positive I have a toe that doesn't have any bones in it. Sometimes I cry profusely out of my left eye when it's windy and when I'm watching Glee, and I haven't been able to hear out of my right ear since 2007. Am I lying? Am I kidding? You decide. But so naturally you slide in with the same thing you always say, no, Amanda, just the shot. And then immediately this door swings open, and this middle-aged white woman in scrubs with naked cats on them welcomes you, and she's been there the whole time. She knew you were there, but she wasn't going to save you. And she welcomes you, and she sits you down on the little pee sheet in case you pee in the 6 seconds it takes you to get this vaccination. And then she goes, your pediatrician will be right in for the shot, and she leaves. And time passes. So now it's like 3 minutes in, and like what just a moment is starting to feel like a lie. And you've gone through, you screenshotted about like 14 crafts on Pinterest. You've collected all the cotton balls in the room. I don't know why. You've read all about the birth control methods, which are on the wall, and you're waiting. And then 12 minutes later, you're still in there, and just a moment feels like one of the biggest lies you've ever been told. At this point, you've sang the Greek alphabet like 7 times. You've watched the Dragon Tales title sequence maybe 6 times on your phone. I always do. I don't know. And I don't know, you're really questioning your religion. You thought about shaving your head, and then now you're at 26 minutes, and you've really just been sitting in the room for a very long time. It feels like you're waiting for the opening act, or like you're waiting for the main act of a concert that just isn't worth the wait. And so now you're sitting, and it's like, it's time to check Facebook for like the 18th time since you've been there, and oh my God, you have a notification, something interesting. And you're waiting, and it's loading, and it's loading, and it's a game request to play Farmville, and it's from your pediatrician.
Oh gosh.
Medicine, am I right? Thanks, you guys. That's all.